Katie Delk's day started with a timber rattler in her hands. The rattle filled the room. The snake was a temporary visitor to the North Carolina Zoo, where Delk, a 2006 Davidson College graduate, is an associate veterinarian. Delk's job this morning was to give the snake a checkup. Zoo staff secured the dangerous end in a plastic tube. When she discovered a worrisome lesion, a veterinary technician asked if Delk wanted to swab the sore for testing.
No, it's under his chin. So no.
In Delk's world, there is no typical day. She is one of 2 veterinarians on staff tasked with caring for more than 1,600 animals from more than 200 species, ranging from hissing cockroaches to African elephants. On this day, she went from snake checkups to examining a harbor seal's cut to mending a sore spot on a rhino. Delk grew up in Atlanta. She loved the outdoors and wildlife. She was the kid who rescued the injured turtle, put it in a shoebox, and nursed it back to health. By middle school, she knew she wanted to be a veterinarian. She earned a basketball scholarship to Davidson and studied biology with professors who encouraged and mentored. In veterinary school, her Davidson experience equipped her with a different skill set and perspective than students from pure science programs. She had the capacity to reframe what was in front of her in order to find a solution.
Kind of problem-solving ways to work with animals, I think, started at Davidson.
If she needs to look at a seal's eye, she has to figure out how to do that. Delk wanted a challenge beyond doctoring cats and dogs. The mentoring she enjoyed at Davidson inspired her to do the same, and she guides resident veterinarians each day at the zoo. She is also treating patients who can't tell her what is wrong. She relies on zoo vets across the country who communicate on a listserv to share puzzling cases and take advantage of each other's specialties. It's an environment where, even after all those years of school, she is still learning.
Part of that is what attracted me to this, is I like the variety, and I like having to problem solve and figure out, if you've never dealt with this species, you've probably dealt with a species that's very similar to it. And we do extrapolate a lot from domestic animals, so a lot of the science is based in our dogs and cats and horses and things like that. And drawing from that experience into our zoo and wildlife animals, I think, is really fun for me. That's something that kind of keeps me enjoying going back to work every day. It's always something different.